Good morning, Paul Georgie from Allendale. It's February 19th, 2010. The dollar this morning still on an upward rocket move here, 72 cents higher. Crude about unchanged, and gold down only $5 to $6 after being down about $16 to $20 here early. So how does that relate to grains? We expect that corn should open anywhere from steady to 1 lower, soybeans 5 to 7 lower, wheat 2 to 4 lower. Some of the outside influences here is yesterday afternoon the Fed raised the bank discount rate by 0.25%. So what does that tell you? Is it a concern that we should be worried about that they're thinking there's inflation, so we need to tighten up our monetary policy a little bit, or lending? Probably. And is that going to affect the markets in a negative way or a positive way? Well, overnight it put some pressure on the markets, but then I think the market's realizing, well, if they're concerned about inflation, maybe we have inflation. So those are the kind of things that are going through the traders' minds here this morning. They did release the CPI this morning, which they were looking for a 0.3% increase. It came out at 0.2%, so kind of a neutral report there. The USDA, however, released their export sales this morning. Corn was expected 550 to 850, came out 975, so that could be a little friendly here, supported to the market at 930. The beans 250 to 500, came out at 204, with 0 being purchased by the PRC, the People's Republic of China, and a cancellation of 279,000 tons from unknown destination. Wheat 300 to 550 was expected, came out 463, so that was neutral. The bean effect was from China. We figured they weren't going to be buying much this week, if any, because they're in their Lunar New Year week holiday, so that was kind of expected there. So we don't think that will have too much of a surprise to the market here this morning. The technical action, we've seen quite a bit of selling yesterday and the last couple days actually. However, we are going into the end of the week now, closing out the week on if we came back and closed strong, higher than yesterday's close, I think it would give indication that maybe we're looking at a bottom here, or consolidation in this trend. As the USDA is also holding their outlook meetings in Washington. That's a lot of people are keeping their eye on that. USDA's fairly close to what they have been saying all along, what their projections were here in the last USDA report. But you can give us a call. We'd be happy to discuss those numbers with you and actually get you the numbers if you'd like to see them. So we've got support in the bean market down around 932 in the March contract here today. Overnight low was actually 931 3/4. 20-day moving average crosses at that level, so we should find some support there. Resistance is initially at around 967, and then get up at 964. In the corn, still battling support there. We get support around the 345 area, with resistance up at 368 is where the major resistance is. The wheat market still working around in the trading range with pressure and lack of any news coming out of the wheat market here. It appears like they could be headed for this older lows, which is still a bit lower than where we are here today. So those are things to watch in the grain markets today. A lot of it's going to depend on how we close today, on how we're going to approach the market next week, because it's kind of pivotal here. If we can close stronger, things, the bulls will have a bit of spirit again. In the livestock trade, we've got cattle markets have been quiet in the southern plains. They've traded up to 142 to 144 in the north, which is very positive. Bids in the south right now are 88. It looks like it's going to take at least a 91.5, 92 price to get cattle bought in the north or in the south today. cutout values were stronger. Choice was up 45, Select up 96. We do have a cattle on feed report this afternoon at 2 o'clock. You can check our website and get all the details on that shortly after it's out. We do have our estimates out there also today. The pork complex, we still battle the oversupply of meat, mostly poultry, which is dominating the retail counters because of its lower price than the supply that we've got because of the Russian situation. We need to get that problem solved, and I think that would help the pork industry a tremendous amount and clean up some of the oversupply of meat that we've got. But right now we're still holding technical support. Yesterday we went up into that gap that we had on the charts, closed closed strong. And if we get some follow through today, you could see some technical buying come in there and support that market. So if you got any questions, don't hesitate to give us a call. We've got some meetings coming up here next week. We've got a meeting in Mankato, Minnesota on Monday, and in Carrington, North Dakota on Tuesday. So still room available at those events. Give us a call. Let us know you're coming so we can save you a seat. If you got any questions, don't hesitate to give us a call here at Allendale, 800-262-7538. We wish everybody a very successful trading day, safe weekend, and we'll talk to you on Monday morning. Thank you.